welcome to Jody's Corner. Today I'm so excited to bring you guys another book review. This is for a fiction book and it's titled A Noble Groom by Jody Hedlund. Annalisa Werner's hope for a fairy tale love is over. Her husband failed her in every way, and now his death has left her with few options to save the family farm. She needs a plentiful harvest, that and a husband to help bring it in. Someone strong, dependable. That'll be enough. A marriage for love, that's something she's given up on. So her father sends a letter to his brother in the old country asking him to find Annalisa a groom. Then a man appears, Carl Richards, from their home country of Germany, and a former school teacher, or so he says. He's looking for work and will serve on the farm until her husband arrives. With time running out, she accepts Carl's help, but there's more to this man than he's admitting. He's also gentle, kind, and charming, unlike any man she's ever known. But even as he is shining light into the darkness of Annalisa's heart, she knows her true groom may arrive any day. There is something magically wonderful about this book. This is the first book that I've ever read by this author, and I have to say, wow, wow, wow. It only took me the first couple of pages of this book to be completely sold on the story, on the characters, hook, line, and sinker. I was gone. I think that a love like Carl and Annalisa's comes along in fiction just not very often, but when it does, whatever the it factor is that makes authors and books amazing. Jody Hedlund, congratulations, girl. You have got it. You see this guy right here? Look, do you see that guy right there? That is Carl Richards. This guy, this character, Team Edward, Team Jacob would go cowering in the closet if Carl Richards came running. There is no comparison. And I was a huge Team Edward fan. But now I'm a Team Carl fan. The author has created an amazing character in Carl Richards. I'm so glad that he is on the cover of this book. This is a true diamond in the rough character, needle in a haystack character. I love that he, immediately when we meet him, he's a fugitive on the run, and he goes to, basically just shows up at Annalisa's house, her farm, and he immediately just takes on all of the responsibilities of just taking care of her, taking care of her farm, helping out in any way that he can, even though he doesn't know what he's doing at first, but he is willing to learn, he is willing to work hard, and I love that about him. Another thing that I love about this character is that he's brave, he stands up for what is right, and it doesn't matter. He stands up for those who are weaker than him. And I love that. That makes for an amazingly awesome character. It just endears a character to you, and it endeared him to me. I also love that he is willing to sacrifice his personal desires, his wants, his, whatever, what he wants. He's willing to sacrifice that for Annalisa and for her daughter Gretchen. He just wants what's best for them. He feels like if he's putting their lives in danger, then he doesn't want to do that. If if him leaving is what's best, then he'll do that. But it's just the love that he has for them is what true love is about. It's what the Bible tells us that love is about. Love is patient, love is kind, love is self-sacrificing, and these are all the things that Carl Richards is. I also love that this guy, though he is the son of a baron, though he is high and haughty and could be very full of himself, he is not. He is very humble, and I love that. It's like the Prince and the Pauper. It's like the prince turned, normal citizen, and yeah, you love him. As I read this story, I couldn't help but think of a couple of characters from the Bible that I think embody who this character is. I thought of Joseph, who basically, he was a fugitive as well. He was on the run, even though he was wrongly treated and everything. He still did the right things, and he was just patient, and he waited on God's timing. So he reminded me a lot of Carl as well as Boaz, because Boaz was totally a kinsman redeemer, and to me, in my heart, in my eyes, in this story, Carl Richards is Annalisa's like kinsman redeemer, and I love it. I give A Noble Groom by Jody Hedlund 5 out of 5 stars. This is a book that you will want to keep. You'll never forget this story, and it's just amazing. And it's like I said, there is just something, I can't put it into words. There is something magical about this book. There is something wonderful about this story. You just have to read it. You have to read it. This has been my review of A Noble Groom by Jody Hedlund. From JoJo's Corner, until next time, happy reading. Bye, everybody.